dissing a gang of people he likely never knew, and even going as far as taking a picture in front of King Von's mural. At one point, Fendi Boy was exposed for flexing a BB gun on Instagram.
You look like a clown. You're a goofy. You get caught flexing a BB gun. You look like a goofy, gang.
He was doing what he was doing until bitch came back out, and a car came up. Niggas got out, got to shooting. They chased Benji down first, stood over Benji, then ran over the bro and shot bro up.
Either way it goes,
Oh,
some blogs went as far as saying it was actually Fendi Boy that was shot in the leg and survived the shooting after running and leaving Benji to die.
These exotic boys, smoke exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
What up, Mula gang? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac. I'm back with another video. Y'all know how we rock, man. Cloud stock. Keep the cushion in my pocket, man. Listen, check it out. Hold on, I got me a little milkshake. We're gonna watch this together, skate. Let's get into it, shorty.
Saturday, May 7th, 2022, Miss Diane Archer was attending a Mother's Day brunch where those close to her showed love and support, knowing the next day would be especially hard.
Okay.
Only 6 months ago, tragedy struck,
Grandma died.
And while violence in Chicago has become a normality, no mother would ever agree it's normal to bury their son.
For sure.
It was back in December at 6:30 in the morning when 23-year-old Sheridan Freeman was shot dead inside of a home, less than a mile from where he lived in Chicago's West Pullman neighborhood. The father of a 1-year-old boy, he worked as a videographer recording music videos for his brother and friends. His death marked the 800th homicide of 2021, and if that wasn't bad enough, he was killed only weeks before Christmas. This Mother's Day would be Miss Archer's first without him.
Butterbucks in the cut.
Brunch, her other son was returning home with the Mother's
Day.
Shorty
from though?
Gunshots rang out at 2:45 in the afternoon on South Low Ave. Police arrived on scene finding a man dead after he'd been repeatedly shot. Another man was found with a gunshot wound to the leg, and as EMS was en route, a third man was found suffering from a gunshot wound to the chest.
Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
Both men were transported to a nearby hospital, one in stable and one in critical condition. Investigators would identify the body of 26-year-old Brandon Slater, learning he was walking out of his mother's house with a friend when a nearby shooter exited a vehicle.
He was walking out his mama's house. That means if he was walking out his mama's house and somebody started blinking, and when he walked out, that means they either was stayed right there the whole time and they knew he lived there and they were just waiting for him to come outside, or they followed him to that crib and waited for him to come outside. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the only two options.
64-year-old Larry Purnell and his brother had been hired to mow the grass behind the home in preparation for a Mother's Day party.
So they
Hearing the initial gunfire, Larry walked around the side of the home towards the front when a bullet pierced his chest.
Oh man, got hit.
His brother's arms, later dying at the hospital shy of his 65th birthday. News networks arrived capturing the devastating scene as Miss Archer learned her second son had been killed. Investigators processed the scene as family processed what had happened, and it didn't take long before the streets started talking.
Right.
Her son, Brandon Slater, was known throughout Chicago as YNMM Benji, a drill rapper and close associate of Fendi Boy, a rapper known less for his musical talent and more for dissing the dead. Fendi Boy would remix FBG Duck's song Dead, dissing a gang of people he likely never knew, and even going as far as taking a picture in front of King Von's mural. At one point, Fendi Boy was exposed for flexing a BB gun on Instagram.
Who the f is this nigga right here, bro? This Fendi Boy? I never looked into Fendi Boy for real, or I just heard that name before, but come on, gang. Niggas be like he said, likely never knew Folks probably don't even know you, bro. You going to King Von mural throwing up BDK for what? You don't know that man, bro. You look like a clown. You're a goofy. You get caught flexing a BB gun. You look like a goofy, gang. I'm just letting you know what we thinking. Ain't nobody gonna say it. Like Mula gotta say it on bro. Everybody looking at you like you a goofy, gang. You don't have to be a street nigga, gang. It's okay, bro. Just chill the out.
And it seems since then he's been over the top disrespectful in an attempt to make up for the goofy Benji could be seen in multiple videos with Fendi Boy, and as soon as news broke on Benji's murder, many began accusing Fendi for being the reason behind it. Not in the sense that he got his man killed on purpose, but that all the dissing he was doing made him a target. Everyone around him a target.
Yeah. Oh God.
Some blogs went as far as saying it was actually Fendi Boy that was shot in the leg and survived the shooting after running and leaving Benji to die. The rumor is yet to be confirmed, and in itself doesn't really make sense.
Right.
Anytime gunfire erupts, you're either hitting the ground or running. And if you're packing a BB gun, you might as well keep running because that ain't doing nothing for nobody.
Oh God.
But the fact that Benji was hit multiple times and the other man was only hit once, it makes me think Benji was the actual target, meaning this could have derived from Benji's own issues in the streets. After all, his brother was killed only 6 months ago. Not only that, but Fendi Boy would go live on Instagram stating he wasn't even there. Fendi could be seen saying his legs work, he didn't get shot, and even going as far as moving his legs around. But the only thing he didn't actually do was stand up and take a few steps.
Stand up.
Fendi would give the version of what he heard went down,
he probably might be capping
even
on
stating
him.
exactly how Benji was killed.
Basically, what happened was, bro.
He got a chain on that say "Stay humble."
You know, a cake for his mama for Mother's Day. He was gonna get a cake for his mother for Mother's Day. He came back with the cake for his for his mother. He had his homie drop him off there. When the homie dropped him off there, they both got out the car. You know, Benji went to go take the cake in with the woo. Bro, I guess he was doing whatever by his car while Benji was doing what he was doing until Benji came back out and a car came up. Niggas got out, got to shooting. They chased Benji down first, stood over Benji, then ran over the bro and shot bro up.
Either way it goes,
what the God.
Mother spent Mother's Day without her sons, and Mr. Purnell's wife spent Mother's Day without him.
That's
sharing
crazy.
her grief with the news, as her own son had been killed by gunfire 5 years before.
That's
hurting right now, and I wanted to stop.
She said that was her brother or her
14
husband?
years old.
That's her wife.
He's a teenager.
Her husband. Yeah.
So I don't know nobody else. That's all I had.
She been with him.
I highly
since
doubt
15.
these deaths will have an effect on Fendi Boy's career.
That's
as
crazy.
the only reason he's gained any following is off dissing the dead.
Right.
So him switching his style would most likely cause his career to die next. At the same time, he isn't getting spared as many have already begun dissing Benji, returning the same energy Fendi puts out.
Yeah.
It just goes to show the cycle of violence will continue.
But niggas put their life on the line for a little bit of clout. And a lot of niggas have niggas like that, they have accepted the fact that they're probably going, cause the niggas do not be slow. Don't think that's, no, niggas do not be slow like you think on bro grave. Niggas be knowing what the they doing. Niggas know. They know. They're not stupid. They just accepted the fact that they're going to die. They're probably going to die. I'm going to just hurry up and do this so I get some clout first. It's weird. It's weird, bro. You dissing niggas you don't know. You dissing dead people for what? You posting pictures of BB guns for what? Because you want another nigga to think that you in the streets, gang. Nobody really gives a whether you in the streets or not. I'm gonna newsflash. We don't care. We don't even know you. No, in the real life, niggas do not get no gang on the dead guys. You just out here proving this for what? To make yourself feel better? Because you got an identity crisis? Because you insecure about yourself, gang? Just be cool, gang. Go to school, do something. Play some basketball, cut some hair. You know what I'm saying? Play the game. Make a video or two. Let's start there. Break this down.
By those who don't value life.
Tweaking.
Now, in one breath, you could say this is a sad situation, but in the same sentence, you could say you're not surprised.
Right.
It's sad for the mother, the sisters, the family. But for those that are putting themselves in music videos, flexing guns, dissing the dead,
claiming BDK,
it's hard
throwing
to
up
feel
GD.
sympathetic because it's the energy that you put out.
Right.
Every dead person you diss, there was someone that cried for
somebody
that person.
loved that person. Oh God,
and
somebody
seeing
cried.
Fendi on live talking about he's been crying for 2 days and this and that, and it's like now you know why people say don't diss the dead.
Oh God.
Maybe you haven't experienced it before.
Oh God,
Now
maybe you haven't experienced it before. And another thing about shit, that like you dissing the dead ain't gonna make you bulletproof, and it ain't gonna make your people bulletproof. So I don't understand what's the infatuation behind it. Like if that was really your op, and you caught him and he gone, you won that battle. There's no reason to get on Instagram, on internet, and tell on yourself in both ways. You telling on yourself to the police and the ops. So now the ops know for sure it was you because you claiming it. You could have just let one of these other goofy niggas claim it and put the smoke on them. But still got your done. But you want the clout. It's all about the clout. Niggas is killing for clout. They robbing for clout. They toting guns for clout. They claiming BD, GD, Stone, Vice Lord for clout. Most of this be for clout. And I don't know who the clout is for. I don't know. A bunch of niggas. That's why it's LMNOP community. It's rainbow community. That's how you want to impress another nigga so bad. Ain't nothing wrong with you being that, but you gotta let a nigga know. And stop trying to play like a street nigga and just go be that.
Experiencing it. Now you're feeling the pain that comes with it. And even in an Instagram story post, he said something along the lines of he's getting grandmas and aunties.
I love you, brother. And you know I'm standing on top of that business for you. And you know it's always gonna be cars on folks now. I'm finna niggas' heads up. They finna hate me now. You thought I was on at first.
We didn't think you was on nothing, bro. You was posting BB guns. We didn't think.
Hate me now. For real.
All you gonna do is go to what you call it. And I ain't gonna lie, that King Bond that ain't nothing but some 6ix9ine gang. Cause don't act like you walked up and down they block all day saying Bond, this, that, and nothing happened to you. Stop doing that. You on some 6ix9ine all that. That's why they be lame. You pulled up in the car, hopped out, took a picture for some clout real quick, and got back in the car and skirted off. Stop playing.
All that.
Me personally, I don't have any respect for that shit. Cause at the end of the day, you know, go and get who the you have an issue with if that's how you stepping. If not, you're gonna hit grandmas and aunties, people that aren't involved, people that aren't even actively looking for you.
Right. Exactly.
That shit looks weak. You know
it
what
is
I'm saying?
weak.
It look about as weak as flexing a
BB gun on God.
Each its own. You know, there's certain things that happen in people's lives depending on the type of life that they're living that makes them do one or two things. Change the direction of their life or fall victim to it. This seems to be one of those things with him, especially being that it was a close friend that got killed. And I don't really believe he was the one that got shot in the leg. I don't know. I just don't think it happened to him. Maybe it did. And at the end of the day, you know, you got everyone saying, oh, you ran on your man, you left him to die. If a shooting pops off, you need to get the from round if you don't got a gun to shoot back. At the end of the day, you're not going to look back and do some Saving Private Ryan and try to drag your boy out of the line of fire.
Shit.
It isn't going to happen.
That happened,
from what
boy. You tripping. I
he was told, from what Fendi Boy knew, dudes got out of the car and stood over Benji and kept putting bullets in him before they went out to everyone else. There was no saving.
There was no saving, Benji.
But for a mother to be celebrating her first Mother's Day without one son, and then 10
on
hours before Mother's Day, her other son gets killed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And not only that, an innocent man who was only there to work.
Yeah, that's shot up
the
too.
Process of her son getting murdered.
He just came.
Let me hear y'all thoughts
and
comments in the comment section. 10 Naughty Jake.
That's up. That's my mother comment.